fire. Here it comes the
Demorou, demorou.
agora com as miné.
É meu parceiro 57. Tá cara.
E aí?
Fica de quatro.
Preste atenção.
Toma, vá.
Boom. Ha, like that.
What I need is you and me. Oh, what I need.
All this is you.
Oh. What I need is you and me. Oh, in this place, in this place, in this place. In this place. What I need is you and me. Oh. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to.
I just found out that I didn't have any noise. So, wow. Okay. What I have, okay. So to keep everything up to date, I made this. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. I made this. Pretty nice, yes I know. I made this drum pattern. This is simple. Yeah. Then I got two melodies. I put just random effects on it. Some reverb, some echo effects, some phaser, LFO, then EQ, and vocoder. Then I have another one, just to get the mid frequencies. Pretty much the same process, but I only enhance the mid frequencies a bit more. So this one would be, oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, it's just mid frequencies, pretty much. Then my thing was in the last. I just tweaked a little bit, not too much, you know, so that I can keep my integrity and I don't lose my progress. Anyways, this is what I have right now. Doesn't sound like it matches, bro. It sounds way too happy. It's fine. We're gonna roll with it. I need a hi-hat loop. I need a hi-hat loop. This one works. I'm just pretty much too lazy to use it thing. So I'm just experimenting. Let's see. Let's try to use harmless here. So look, where's the LFO and everything? Let's just put it simple. Okay. So the decay release. That's the so this is an alternate vibrato. So it's flat. This is not it. Nope. I got something else for you. We're not gonna use it yet. So maybe we should use maybe Surge. I haven't tried Surge that much. I haven't tried anything else apart from my goat. So I'm gonna just browse around, look at other stuff. Whoa. Oh wait, someone has some good bases. Wouldn't it does? Blue Sea. A nice good base. How do I? This is D2. This is wide mirror.
Itanggalin mo na nga yung spotlight.
What's spotlight?
Yung spotlight natin.
Yeah.
Why?
Reason po. Ako, good on mo kaya. English ko. Ikaw po. Aba. Did I just hear that properly? Alright. Yes po. Maybe we should do a beast switch. Pa. Okay. Let's scrap this. Let's scrap all this. But bakit po? Sa akin na lang po yan. Oh, spotlight is projector. Not right. Not left. Just right. My bad, you guys. I apologize. Anyways, just gonna go. I wanna do something different. Sorry. go to see what this now. Now, nothing else, whatever. Vintage. Gonna go to vintage and we're gonna get the basic shapes. Actually, this is like a take me somewhere away up high. Let me just run down on what I did for my project, okay? Down from my capsule part. So, here's how it went down. If I can get it to open, that is. So, what I pretty much went for is I first started with what main idea. I had an idea which was dubstep. So I searched how to create dubstep, the growl bass, you know, that's like prevalent in all the music. It's like wow, 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 right? And then after that, I started to get the main groove down. I started to understand how to do certain aspects. So at first I only had let me go back to backups. The first few tracks. when I started it. So this is what I had before. So this is what I had before. I had just a vocal which gave me an idea. I had this and then my bass was this. Yeah, so you know it's pretty normal. It was pretty Carly here is just a sample that I got from somewhere else. So like right here. This is first stages, by the way. I just created my main pattern I wanted. I was pretty satisfied, and then I stuck here for 2 weeks. I was stuck. Wait, let me play it for you. Let me play it for you, the whole thing. That, I mean, I could play the whole thing, but it's pretty much the same thing as what happened. But the only thing different is the small details that I did. So right here, I changed nothing except for this whole thing. I removed it because, I mean, apart from copyright, it would still, I mean, nothing else would change. Then there are, what else? There's 3 main components here, or 4 actually, depending on if you want to count it. There's first the main component, which is the melody and the bass. So I played the melody that you heard in the chorus, or the drop. That's the melody here, but I just pitched it 1 octave down, meaning a whole tone down, so that it gives the impression that, oh, it's ramping up to something. Oh, and then when the drop hits, it's like, oh, it's like, oh, what's going on? Why isn't it hitting hard? Then it starts ramping up, then bang, that hits hard. So what I went for, that's what I went for the melody there. Now we have the second components, the drums, or the Foley or whatever. You know, I'm just gonna move this just to make things a little bit clear to see. So we have here the Foley, or the drums and everything, you know. So over here is the textures that I added to make things a little bit more, make it seem like it's, wow, it's there, you know, like you're experiencing it. it's like every has this. If I didn't add this, it would feel a bit more empty. I just did this to add extra space. Then, of course, there's another part to it. There's the drums. I just went for simplistic drums, just to get the build-up going. This is a build-up. Then we have a tempo rise. So it starts off as 140. Then it starts to rise. Which is, if I just only removed all this, and just added these two components, it would sound good, but it won't sound full. So it's the small things that makes up a whole picture. It's like everything in life. You get, it's the small details that you miss that makes the biggest difference. And then the last part, kind of the most important part, is the automation. What is automation, you ask? Well, automation is pretty much an automatic way of automating it in the time. So let's say you want vocal somewhere over here, right? So use automation for that. And then if you don't want it over here, you could just bang. Then it's gone. That's pretty much how automation works. Now, for this, I went pretty simple with it. Pretty much just few automation, just tempo change, which gives it that impression of it's slowly wrapping up. The EQ, now this one is a really big one for tip for arrangements. If you're, instead of adding more sounds to the drop, that would make, sorry, let me rephrase that. Instead, let me, hold on, I can't think, oh my goodness. It's 12 a.m, bro, like, I'm not even kidding me. So, instead of thinking that to have a good drop, you must add more to the sound, what you could do is add less to the build-up, then introduce the sound again. Because if I because my main component is this and this, right? The drums and everything are just complementary components. So, if I introduce this immediately, then this would sound horrible. And if I introduce this too immediately, then the drop, it would be stale. It would be good, but it would be stale, and the ears would, it's like, what are you even listening to? It's just repeating all over again. So that's pretty much it for the drop. It's all this make up a really great whole song. Then you have the drop, which you already heard, is pretty fire. I kept it roughly around minimalistic automation, because I feel like I don't really need it that much. So what I added was the main pattern and then another, the main lead, which just accents the main lead. It's just a nice buzzsaw, which adds extra texture towards this lead. Let me just play the whole thing. Textures that vocal lead, and then we have the nice bass. You know how it is. So we have the only automation here is for the drums and for the start of this, because as I said, I took away some of the sound to make it sound better, right? And then that's pretty much it. For the main components, there's just one extra which just adds more extra hit for the melodies. So it adds like a adds that extra oomph, which makes everything sound good. Well, it's not sound good. It makes everything sound fuller in a sense. Then we have the drums, which is pretty simple. This is a 1 in 7, I think, or 1 in 4, somewhere around that. It's just a pretty simple drum pattern, you know? Nothing really too different about it. Then that just goes on the whole thing. Then that's pretty much it for now. When we get to the actual project, you'll hear. Oh no! Oh, I went to save. What? So let's go back to here to check it out once again. So I mean, it's called. What I did different here was yes, the screamer. I don't know about that. I just added a screamer just for the fun of it. And as you can see, it's much cleaner here. It looks much cleaner. You can see where everything is. Like you see up here is the drums. Over here is the melodies and everything. And then down here is the automation. Hold up 1 second. Excuse me, what did I just hear for? Mommy.
Ay, mommy, tita. Dahil nakita may sinente sa'yo, yung alcohol na may clover. Nagsabi tayo ng gano'n, tapos
So, sorry about that. Ow. So, pretty much same thing here. Nothing has changed except for taking away that copyright bad, not good. So pretty much same thing. I'm just gonna move this up, and then this a smidge down so that things actually feel right. Yeah. So nothing really changed here. Just added a little bit more impact. Just the small little details. But yeah, here I changed a lot of stuff. Mostly mainly on the drum side of it. because I felt like it was a bit too empty, so I added more impacts to make it seem more cinematic, you know, to make it seem more like I had hope. Added a nice, that's another texture that I had before. Then we move on to the next part. We have all melodic elements here, except for this. The only percussive element is this. It's the silver loop that I had before. And you have a riser coming in. Then for the element, for the melodic element, it's all this. These four are just the melodic elements. We have the melody as usual, you know, funny. And then we have the arpeggiator, that I added, because I was thinking like, maybe I should add something different. And I was like, what should I add different? And then my brain said, what if arpeggiator? Wow. So, here it is. It's just a simple arpeggiator, which has it going from side to side. Just like this, going side to side. It's going from side to side, you know. Makes it seem like it's from outer space, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, we have another thing which I really like. It adds like ambience. It adds like really nice ambience to the main melody. Cause I put like a lot of space on this. I put it like really wide, and this one too. This another arpeggiator, but it's like more calmer, not in your face like this. It's more subtle. It's more in the back. Then we have like a guitar, which adds nice. It's really cool. Adds a lot of good ambience. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it for here. We start building up in the second loop. Just by adding claps. Then we keep everything the same, except for the texture. Remove that. And we build up here with the same melody as usual, the 8 RB. Sorry for the lag, so what I did here was just make the drum. I really like that type of drum, and then just added a little subtle, like an impact, just little subtle impacts, just to make the sound full, to make it sound full. And then I was using this the whole time because it sounded so good, you know. So pretty much build up. Then instead of going into it immediately, I went into silence. I added that. Hold up 1 second. I remember this taste. The exquisite taste that this ice cream has produced. That gave me my childhood. Oh, that was so good. Anyways, so after that, I went into a more like subtler drop, but it's pretty fire. I went for this drop. I went for a more minimalistic choice, but I added a lot of components that didn't make it. That made it like different in a way, in a sense. But oh boy, was this one of. I feel like this is one of my best drops that I've ever made in a while. But this drop was nice. So let's start off with the drums first. Pretty much what I did here was I started off like that, then same before on the floor, but that's the only thing. This is the only percussive loop I have. Then I went into a little break, which all of this is just a filler to the next segment. I mean, they're both the same segments, but it's the melody changes, which sounds cool. Yeah, as you can tell, what's minimalistic. Then we will switch the segment. Pause. It went into a new groove, which sounds crazy, which sounds amazing. So that's pretty much it for the drums, because it ends after that. It just ends. So we have now the sounds. So I added the same sounds. I have this wow wow, and I have this. Oh, this was a doozy to make. I need to save this. Screamer. So that's what I need to do. And then another one, like just a sub bass. Yeah, just a nice sub bass. That I added. So, in total, it makes this sound. So it just goes the whole thing like that. Then, it would be boring if it were just that. So I added a nice little voice. It's there, but it's in the background. It's more in the background. Then for the fill, what I did was I added this. So pretty much I just took the choir, then I paired it up with a preset from one of the sounds, which makes like a homemade choir, and then then that went on for the whole other segment. So pretty much it's pretty cool. Then we have here that makes it like really nice is the pitch wheel. So on its own it sounds like this. It sounds cool itself, but the pitch wheel makes it like have that moment where it's like where, So here's it without. Here's it with. Yeah, it's like a siren alarm, like wah. You know what I'm saying? So in total, pretty sure it sounds like this. how does it sound? This is great. This is really good. So that's my whole song. My whole song. My whole presentation. I still have more, but I'm way behind. So I'll see you, future me. I miss you. Oh, wait, hold on. Bye bye.